स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः. My salutations to Sri Ramakrishna, who descended on this earth to establish the Dharma, who is the embodiment of all the world religions, who is best among the incarnations. Om, peace, peace, peace. Dear devotees, sorry for starting late for 15 minutes. There was some problem in YouTube. That's the reason we had to start 15 minutes late. Today, it is a Guru's Day. We all know that Mother's Day is very famous nowadays. Teacher's Day is there. Then so many uncles, aunts' day, flowers' day, even some animals also has been named now. Particular day is called Frog Day, particular day is called Tiger's Day and all. So Gurus are also not left behind from time immemorial. So it is called Guru's Day today it is. So it is a day to convey or to express our gratitude, express our respect to our Gurus or to our teachers. So then is it the only day which we are supposed to express our gratitude or respect? No, every day we are supposed to express our gratitude, but especially this can be used as a point or the day where we can remember or we can rejuvenate our respects towards Gurus. Just like on Mother's Day, is the only on Mother's Day we should love and respect our mothers and give a token of gift and forget about mothers? No, it is not so. So similarly, Guru's Day is not the only day we should respect Gurus, but it is only a remembrance or a rejuvenation of our respect. Now, if you see the history, why this Guru Purnima, this is called particularly full moon day today, as you know. Every month we'll have one full moon day. Why this particular full moon has been considered as Guru Purnima? It is quite interesting. So actually, it is also like twice blessed day or thrice blessed day say, the Vyasa has taken birth on this day. And also he attained nirvana, that is, he passed away, he left his mortal coil, he immersed himself in the God on this same day. So when his end was approaching, just generally any time we understand that death is approaching, we all feel morose. We don't feel happy. We feel morose, and in and around our people, our relatives and all, they will also feel sad or morose. But this Veda Vyasa, being a knower of Brahman, he never felt any unhappy. He was happy and he knows that because I am not the body and mind, so just I'm leaving this mortal coil, just like we change the clothes daily. But his disciples were really bothered, were really perturbed about it. They were morose and some were shedding tears also because our teacher is leaving us. So when the Veda Vyasa witnessed this or observed, he said, "Don't worry, my dear disciples. If you want to remember, what you can do, show the respect to all the gurus, show the respect to all the knowledgeable people, that is who speaks of spiritual knowledge, of course he means. So on the same day, my birthday is also my death day. The same day you can worship the gurus. By worshipping your gurus or any guru, you'll be remembering me and you'll be showing your kind of gratitude and respect for me. So that is the reason this particular day, or Vyasa Purnima also it is called, this Purnima or Ashada Purnima is also called Guru Purnima in his remembrance. Now, okay, he told few people or his disciples, they remember as a Guru's Day, fine, but whole of the India, across the every cult, either it may be Advaitic tradition or Vishishtadvaita, that's qualified monoism, or Dvaita, dualism, or Shuddhadvaita, or Vishishtadvaita. There are so many different schools of Vedanta. All schools of Vedanta, Tantras, Agamas, Nigama, Shakta, every cult people, they do worship Guru Purnima today. Why? That is the respect our Indian culture, especially Sanatana Dharma culture, they gave to Veda Vyasa. Because he's the one person, he did such a tremendous work in a one's lifetime. What did he do first? Today, whatever we are speaking of 4 Vedas, earlier it was not 4 Vedas, it was only one complete, only one Veda it was. Then Veda Vyasa felt that slowly our memories are getting degenerated, our retention, absorption power is going down. Just like I keep on saying that our phones and mobiles are becoming smarter, but what about us? Our memories are going down. If you have two numbers in India, basically, one standard number we keep, we remember. The second number we don't remember. Earlier, if you see like mother, father, or I mean relatives and some friends, at least 20, 30 mobile numbers easily we were supposed to, easily we would remember. Now we don't remember at all because we have got a phone book or address book. That's thanks for that. But what about our memory? So Vedavyasa in those time itself, he felt in due course of time, people will not be able to remember everything because there was no hard disk those times, or there was no CD or whatever. It was only they used to remember, hear, and remember. So, for an example, Rigveda alone has got 25,000 shlokas. They used to hear from his guru and they has to remember and they has to transfer to their disciples. That's how the tradition has come. So, the whole Vedic wisdom, one person cannot be probably remembered, he felt. Then he divided into four parts and he gave to four disciples and said that from today onwards, this particular Veda, it is your responsibility to protect. How to protect? To keep in a safe case? No. It is to read, to understand, and afterwards to give to your successive generations or disciples. That's how Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvana Veda, four Vedas came into picture, and gurus were there, and afterwards their disciples they started. So that's why he's called Veda Vyasa. His name is Vyasa. Why is called Veda Vyasa? Veda as an adjective because he divided the Veda into four parts and established in such a way that successive generations are able to remember. Even today, we have got four Vedas. And apart from that, now Sanskrit, most of us we do not know. Sanskrit learning itself is difficult, and apart from that, the Sanskrit itself has got a difficult, a different type of Sanskrit, different type of Sanskrit. That learning is much more difficult. And apart from that, to understand Vedas properly, we have got Shadangas, six auxiliary systems. Six auxiliary systems. If you know normal Sanskrit and Vedic Sanskrit, then if you study Vedas, then only you'll be able to understand the Vedas. Now, philosophers, monks, or the so-called intelligent people, wise people, they don't have any time, or they don't have anything else apart from this. They read, they understand all. But what about common people? They are busy in the hustle bustle of life. They have got their own life. They have got their own professional responsibilities, domestic responsibilities, social responsibilities. They don't have a time to read this Vedic wisdom, such a huge literature. And understanding also may take time. So as a result, Vedavyasa felt common people are getting, they were not able to get the benefit of this Veda. Then what did he do? He composed 18 Puranas. The Puranas are nothing but the Vedic wisdom or the Vedic philosophy has been explained by anecdotes or parables or stories. You can take a story of Shiva, or story of Vishnu, a story of any great king or great any hero or saints, keeping them in the picture, explaining their life, explaining their achievements, explaining their success and failures. So Vedavyasa so beautifully he wrote 18 Puranas where he was able to impart the Vedic wisdom for us. And of course, here only it doesn't stop. 18 Upapuranas are also there. And apart from that, two big books, the biggest history book in the world, biggest history book he has composed, has written, that is what Mahabharata. 100,000 shlokas are there, imagine. 100,000 shlokas. So like this, so many things he did. That is the reason we owe to Vedavyasa so much. That Indian wisdom, whatever we say, the core part of the Indian wisdom or Sanatana Dharma wisdom, he restored, he protected, and he created such a beautiful tradition in such a way that successive generations were able to get it, including Bhagavata and all. That is the reason his birthday is also considered as Guru Purnima, and through which we will be showing our respects to all gurus. And very interesting thing is, the father is Parashara, is a great, again, Rishi, a great saint and Rishi. And mother, if you say, is a fisherwoman. So mother is a fisherwoman, the father is a Brahmin or the upper caste people. From both of them, this Vedavyasa came or was born. And from this young age itself, he was always he was pursuing his knowledge, and he made a lot of studies and a lot of explanations he gave and a lot of interpretations he gave. And also the whole Upanishads, again the essence of the Vedas, you say Upanishads, the Upanishads are also in very poetic form. Many times we don't understand. So that also he gave in a very logical format, that is in sutra, we say, that in 555 sutras it is nothing but Sharirika Mimamsa Sutra or Brahma Sutra, we say. So whoever has to study philosophy, he has to study this Gita, 10 Upanishads minimum, and this 555 sutras. If these three, if anyone has studied, then only he can understand few pages of philosophy. And who is called Acharya in Indian thing means who has written independent commentary on these three things. That is on Gita, on 10 Upanishads mainly, and Brahma Sutra, who is able to write an independent commentary and establish among the wise people circle, then he was called Acharya. Now we say Shankaracharya, Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Nimbarkacharya, and all we say that Acharyas. So these Acharyas, they have given independent commentaries on all these things, and it is established and it is accepted by the wise people. Then only is called Acharya. All these things was created by Vyasa. That's why we owe so much respect to the Vyasa, and that's why his birthday is considered as Vyasa Purnima or Guru Purnima. And actually, we have got 4 Purnimas important. One is Ashada Purnima, this is the present. The other is in Kartika Masa, we get during Deepavali time. That is one more called Gauri Purnima. Many ladies, they do Gauri Vrata. The other is Datta Jayanti. Datta Jayanti also comes in Margashirsha Masa. The other is in Vaishaka Masa, that is Buddha Jayanti. We all know that. Anyhow. Now, who is Guru? We have got our own understandings, we have got our own views probably. So one of the scripture very clearly, very beautifully in 2 lines, it defines. Gukaro andakarasta arastu rukaro stannivartakaha andakara nivartyatu guru iti abhidhiyate. Who is Guru? Guru iti abhidhiyate. He can be said, he can be called as Guru. Who is that? Guru is 2 words, Gu and Ru. Gukaro andakarastu. The Gu or Ju, it represents Andakara, that is ignorance. And Rukara Tan Nivartaka, who removes that ignorance, who is capable of removing the ignorance, destroying the ignorance, and showing the path or path of light, he is called Guru. That's why Sri Ramakrishna says, Sachidananda or the God alone can be the real Guru. Other all Gurus are, we are all mere instruments. So in our tradition, all our Gurus, they tell very clearly, we are mere instruments. Our Guru and our Ishta is chosen deity, is Sri Ramakrishna only. So all the Gurus, they say that we are only instruments, we are only channels to flow that energy or to flow that secret or sacred mantra, but we are only instruments. The real Guru is Sri Ramakrishna only. Now today we have got Google, we have got Chat GPT and AI, so many tools we have got. Everything it does for us. Then why we need still Guru? That question may come. Many times youngsters do ask this question. Why do we need Guru at all? Because human defects can be there with many, including them also. Why do we need Guru? Swami Vivekananda gives a very practical and very beautiful analysis for this. Just like to light a candle or to light a lamp, again one more lighting candle or one more the lamp which was lit, from that only we can light the lamp. So similarly, who has got that energy, who has got that consciousness, who has got that experience, he alone can bring that motivation in a human being. He alone can guide the individual souls. That's why we need Guru. Swami Vivekananda tells very clearly. Now we have got so many scriptures, we have got Google, we have got YouTube, everything is available. We can read ourselves, we can try to understand, and sometimes we may be able to understand, but there is no rule or there is no, confirmation that we all understand things properly as it is. Same thing we can see with a simple example one in Swami Vivekananda's life. Swami Vivekananda, when a young chap, used to come to Sri Ramakrishna. We all know that. So Swami Vivekananda, as a young chap, he never used to learn Advaita. Afterwards, he became the greatest Advaitic teacher. But during his young days, he never used to learn Advaita. He never used to like Advaita. because he said everything is Brahman. It seems jug is Brahman, kettle is Brahman, cart is Brahman, you and me, everything is Brahman. Everything is consciousness, which is absurd and it is a madcap's view. So that's why I don't want to read or I don't want to understand or I hear. But Sri Ramakrishna knew very clearly that based on Naren's nature or capacity, capability, and his future work, for him, Advaita alone is a right philosophy. So when Sri Ramakrishna said as a guru, when he said to his disciple Naren to read and understand Advaita Vedanta, he said, no, sorry, I'm not interested. And many times he mocked, he made a lot of fun and comments, funny comments on Advaita Vedanta. But interestingly, Sri Ramakrishna used to say many times, okay, for my sake, because you love me, you respect me, for my sake, you read for me at least. So he used to give a Avaduta Gita, one of the book about Avaduta, but it is a beautiful Advaitic text, it is actually. So Sri Ramakrishna used to ask Naren, please sit near me, please read for me. And that's how young Naren used to read Avaduta Gita, Ashtavakra Gita, and many other Advaitic works just for his guru's sake. And slowly, after when he progressed in his spiritual life and by his guru's blessings, he understood and he experienced what is Advaita Vedanta, what Advaita Vedanta teaches. And afterwards, he taught Advaita Vedanta in the modern language, that is in English, and also in the modern context to the entire world. After Adi Shankaracharya came and he gave a beautiful structure. He gave a beautiful structure to Advaita Vedanta. Afterwards, so many schools of Vedanta came and there were so many philosophical debates. Madhusudana Saraswati in the 18th century, he came and he wrote a beautiful magnanimous opus on Advaita that is called Advaita Siddhi. He wrote and he sealed all the debates actually. Afterwards, no one has come dare to challenge the Advaita Vedanta. But again, in this present day, Swami Vivekananda came and he taught Advaita Vedanta so beautifully, and he also showed how it can be practiced in day-to-day life. He says that Advaita Vedanta or Upanishads means it belongs to forest, it belongs to mendicants, it belongs to monks. That was the prevailing idea in India, unfortunately. Swami Vivekananda says, no, it is false. Why? If you see Upanishads, if you see Vedanta, the Upanishads and the Advaita Vedanta, or Vedanta, whatever we call, it came from the busiest people in the world. Who are the busiest people in those days? The busiest people were kings. So Advaita Vedanta, if you have any of you have read Chandogya Upanishad, if any of you have read Brodhanik Upanishad, there the discussions happens. Where is the venue of discussion of these Upanishads, which is about Brahman, about the creation, about the self, about the consciousness, in the king's palace. Between king and the philosopher, or the monk and the queen, and one more Rishi Patni, we say, Rishi Yatri also, the lady Rishis. So all these discussions, heavy discussions about the Vedanta discussions used to happen in the king's palace along with the king. And in Brodhanika, still very beautiful, monks and Brahmins who were supposed to be the caretakers of knowledge, they went and they studied Vedanta under the king actually. So quoting all these examples, Swami Vivekananda tells beautifully the Vedanta is not only for monks, it is not just getting away from the world, it is getting away from the ignorance, it is getting away from the worldliness, it is understanding the truth. So that means what? Anyone can practice Advaita Vedanta. Either I may be celibate, or I may be a monk, or I may be a CEO of a company, or I may be a housewife, or I may be a technocrat. I may be in of any different walk of life. Everyone can and everyone has to practice Advaita Vedanta. By that, what happens? I become a better human being. We all want to be happy. We all want to be peaceful. We all want to live the life of contentment, life of completeness. How to attain that completeness, how to attain that real contentment is what Advaita Vedanta says. In Vedanta Sara and Sadananda's, Yoginda Sadananda's beautiful Vedanta Sara, there very clearly he writes, why should Advaita Vedanta one should study? He says, the aim and goal of Advaita Vedanta is what? Atyantika Dukkha Nivrutti and Paramananda Prapti. The goal of Vedanta is Atyantika Dukkha Nivrutti. So, for example, I had some problems. Okay, I went to counselor and they did some counseling and my problem got solved. Psychological knot, we can say psychological knot that has been removed, untied. Now the problem has been solved. I'm happy. I'm happy and I'm okay. But for how many days? Maybe a day or two, 5 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. Again, some new problem will come. Again, we'll be struggling or suffering or whatever. Again, will be. And that problem is solved, again one more new problem. That problem is solved, one more problem or challenge or whatever we are getting. That's how. And but we accept that's how the life is. We may accept or not, but that's what the life is. Now here atyantika, the objective they are using atyantika is the complete cessation of suffering. Atyantika dukkha nivrutti is complete cessation of suffering or complete nullifying of the ignorance or the unhappiness. And not only that, paramananda prapti. For example, when if children what they want, if you ask, either they will tell chocolate or toys or whatever. If you give a chocolate or toy, they're happy. They feel the whole world is in their palm or in their pocket or whatever. But when we grow, then our wants and desires keeps on increasing or it gets expanded or whatever. So I wanted some two-wheelers. I got two-wheelers. I'm happy for a week or two or three. Afterwards, no. Four-wheelers, we wanted four-wheelers, we took four-wheelers, and afterwards when we go for insurance and other things, we feel very difficult. Oh, why did I get a four-wheelers at all? Sometimes we may feel, though it is a necessary evil. So all our happiness, whatever we get from this mundane world, it is temporary or limited sometimes. But once, when you study Advaita Vedanta, when you study, understand, and experience who am I, then what you get Paramananda Prapti, Parama Ananda, that is supreme bliss. That's what Advaita Vedanta. That's what this thing says, beautifully told by Swami Vivekananda in his 4 lectures on practical Vedanta. Now, Swami Vivekananda, he showed Advaita Vedanta to the entire world, and he re-echoed to the present day. How? By whom? By his Guru. That's how all scriptures are available, no doubt. All scriptures are available, but how to read and how to understand is also very, very important. For example, there's a very funny story. In Kannada, Ari means it is a tear actually. Ari means tear. So, in a family, newly marriage had happened. My daughter-in-law had come to the house. She had entered, and maybe a week or so. Then mother-in-law said, "Look, I'm very strict." Daughter-in-law nodded her head, and she said, "Tomorrow I am observing silence, Maunorata, and I'm doing some puja, special puja. So tomorrow I'll be worshipping, and also I'll be doing some homa and all. So I will not tell many words, maybe 1 or 2 words. Most of the time I use sign language. So you should be sensible enough, you should be careful enough, and you should try to understand all these things, and you should show your smartness or skillness." But this daughter-in-law was she was very sincere and etc. She accepted and she said, okay. And the morning day, and the next day morning, she has got up, and the mother-in-law, she has arranged a beautiful small shrine along with the fire altar and everything. And she had kept a puja book, and she sat for japa meditation. So she finished her japa and meditation. She was about to start a puja. Before that, her chosen deity was Vishnu or whatever. So she was telling Hari, 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 Hari. So just she was uttering the Lord's Narayana's name, Hari, Hari, Hari. But the mother-in-law or daughter-in-law thought Hari means tear. So tear, 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 she's telling. So what to tear then? Okay, there was a puja book in front. So she took the puja book, she tore everything, and she put in that fire altar. Then mother-in-law, she opened her eyes. She was about to start worship, and she saw in front of her puja book. Puja book is missing. She started scratching her head. What happened before my puja? I kept my puja book in front. I very well remember. What happened? Then she's seeing. Then there she's able to, in the fire altar where the homa Yagna Kunda is there, in the fire, slowly paper are getting burnt. She asked, what did you do this? Why this? You said, Ari, 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 you said, so that I put it on the fire actually. Hari, but actually Lord Narayana's name she told, but the daughter-in-law misunderstood and she did wrong things. So this is one of the example we can take. Scriptures and all available. There are manuals, scriptural manuals or spiritual manuals, but how to read, when to read, and how to understand is also very, very important. That's where we need guru, or that's where we need teacher. And which path is suitable for me, and what to do, when to do, how to do, all these things are very, very important. And especially in the guru's case, what happens, mostly they're advanced people. Whatever the struggles, for example, when even young people, youngsters, when they've got some problems, we need not to tell. Our parents do understand, and they feel sorry for that, and they may do some counseling. They may ask, or they may tell, oh, you are facing this problem, isn't it? Then son or daughter, immediately they will start feeling, how did you understand, mother? I didn't tell you. She laughs and said, my dear, we have faced all these things, isn't it? Nothing new for us. because mother has faced all the turmoils or ups and downs or whatever that age related problems. Without saying many times, mothers can understand the problems of the children. So similarly, in the guru's case also, because they have undergone all that spiritual obstacles or struggles and ups and downs and all. So when we go and when we approach or when we face, narrate our problems, they'll be able to understand what is right, what is wrong, what to do, what not to do, and etc. And they will be able to guide us. So that's it. Many times we may read scriptures, and nowadays I often see with many youngsters, because YouTube is available, books are available, PDF versions. They hear here and there some lectures from some so-called great gurus, and here and there some books they read, and they thoroughly get confused, and afterwards they come, Swami, he says like this, X says like this, Y says like this, Z says like this, what should I do now, what should I say, or whatever. So they get thoroughly confused. I've seen a couple of people like this. So that's where we need a particular tradition or a particular guru, so that he will be able to guide us. So on this Guru Purnima day, we shall offer our pranams and salutations to our gurus, and we shall seek his blessings, so that we'll be able to continue in our spiritual path, and we'll be able to lead a proper life, and we'll be able to experience the bliss, and we'll feel that contentment. Thank you. May Sri Ramakrishna bless all of you.
Yeah. गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रमस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पद आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीपति श्रीनाम विद्यवतो आनो दिवो प्रगता पर्वतादा सरस्वती यजथा गन्ध यज्ञं हवन् देवी जुजुषानो वृटाचि शक्मानो वाचमुषति शृणोतु। ॐ श्री महासरस्वत्यै नमः। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वनित्यानां ॐ दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ यो आं पुष्पं वेद पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति चन्द्रमा वा अपां पुष्पं पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति अग्निर्वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो अग्निरायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वा अग्निरायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति वायुर्वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो वायुरायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै वायुरायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति असौ वै तपन्नवामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो मुष्यतपद आयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वा अमुष्यतपद आयतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति चन्द्रमा वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यश्चन्द्रमस आयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै चन्द्रमस आयतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति नक्षत्राणि वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो नक्षत्राणाम् आयतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै नक्षत्राणाम् आयतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति पर्जन्योपा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यः पर्जन्यस्यायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै पर्जन्यस्यायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति संवत्सरो वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यत् संवत्सरस्यायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आपो वै संवत्सरस्यायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति य एवं वेद योऽप्सु नावं प्रतिष्ठितां वेद प्रत्येव तिष्ठति ॐ राजाधिराजाय प्रहस्य साहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामाङ्गामहामहाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
ओम श्री मीते गंधपुष्पादा शक्ति कमलासनाय नमः। ऐं गुरुभ्यो नमः। ऐं परमगुरुभ्यो नमः। ऐं परमगुरुभ्यो नमः। ऐं परमेष्ठिभ्यो नमः। ओम गं गणेशाय नमः। ओम ऐं सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय श्रीरामकृष्णाय नमः। लाइब्रेरी डोर एक बंद खोले हो। लाइब्रेरी डोर आवाज आ रही है।
We do the Guru Stotram now. So it is hymn 6 in the new books, and the old, no, it's not there. So we have also posted the lyrics in the group chat. Hymn 6 in both the books. Hymn 6. Yes, in the Guru Purnima group, the lyrics have been posted. 6. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu.
Mam kamay kam chamay cham tamay tam tamay tam pamay pam yamay mam shamay sham ram Om Aim Sarvadeva Devi Sarupaya Shri Ramakrishna Namaha. Om Aim Sarvadeva Devi Sarupaya Shri Ramakrishna Namaha. Om Aim Sarvadeva Devi Sarupaya Shri Ramakrishna Namaha. Om Durga Durga Swaha Om Swaha.
Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurudeva Maheshwara, Gurudeva Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurudeva Maheshwara, Gurudeva Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Chirupena parivyaptam Trailokyam sajarajaram Tatpadam darshikam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sarvashruti Shiroratna Samudbhasita Murtaye Vedantam Buddhasurmaya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jnana Shakti Samarudha Tattvamala Vibhushita Mukti Mukti Pradata Cha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namurudikam Tattvam Namurudikam Tapaha Tattva-jnananam nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru-radhi-radha-discha Guru-paramadaivatam Guru-parakaram nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Brahmanandam Paramasukhalam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Vandahitam Gadana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Nilakshyam Ekam Nityam Vimalam Sarvadi Sakshibhootam Ahatitam Triguna-rahitam Sadgurunam Namami Sadgurunam Namami Sadgurunam Namami.
Om Ram Rim Sahayate Gandha Pushpe Shri Suryaya Namaha. Om Namo Narayanaya Ete Gandha Pushpe Narayanaya Namaha.
So the next hymn is Bhava Shavaru,
Hymn 17.
and it's hymn 17 in the old book and hymn 78 in the new small books.
So page number 21 on this page. And page 40 on the smaller book.
Om Namo Narayana Dabda Tulsi Patam Namaste Gorupai Vishnu Paramatmane Swaha Namo Narayana
Page
Narayana.
number
78.
70
This book and 78 in the small book.
Om Devi Namaste, Gauri Namaha, Om Aimidam Sachinandana Bellapatram, Shri Gurave Namaha, Jai Gurave Namaha, Om Yete हृदयकमलमध्ये राजितं निर्विकल्पं सदसदखिल वेदातीतमेकस्वरूपं प्रकृतिविकृतिशून्यं नित्यमानन्दमूर्तिं विमलपरमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजामः निरुपममतिसूक्ष्मं निष्प्रपञ्चं निरीहं गगनसदृशमीशं सर्वभूतादिवासं त्रिगुणरहितसच्चिद्ब्रह्मरूपं वरेण्यं विमलपरमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजामः वितरितुमवतीर्णं ज्ञानभक्तिप्रशान्तेः प्रणयगलितचित्तं जीवदुःखासहिष्णुं द्रुतसहजसमाधिं चिन्मयं कोमलाङ्गं विमलपरमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजामः।
Hang on. I'm going to read this speech by Swami Vivekananda, my master. And I hope you like it and get to know something about our master Sri Ramakrishna. Wherever virtue subsides and vice prevails, I come down to help mankind, declares Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. Whenever this world of ours, on account of growth, on account of added circumstances, requires a new adjustment, a wave of power comes. And as the man is acting on two planes, the spiritual and the material, waves of adjustment come on both planes. On the one side of the adjustment on the material plane, Europe has mainly been the basis during modern times. And of the adjustment on the other, the spiritual plane, Asia has been the basis throughout the history of the world. Today, man requires one more adjustment on the spiritual plane. Today, when material ideas are at the height of their glory and power, today, when man is likely to forget his divine nature through his growing dependence on matter and is likely to be reduced to a mere money-making machine, an adjustment is necessary. The voice has spoken, and the power is coming to drive away the clouds of gathering materialism. The power has been set in motion, which, at no distant date, will bring unto mankind once more the memory of its real nature. And again, the place from which this power will start will be Asia. This world of ours is on the plan of the division of labor. It is very vain to say that one man shall possess everything. Yet how childish we are. The baby in its ignorance thinks that its doll is the only possession that is to be coveted in the whole universe. So a nation which is great in the possession of material power thinks that that is all that is to be coveted. That is all that is meant by progress. That is all that is meant by civilization. And if there are other nations which do not care for possession and do not possess that power, they are not fit to live. Their whole existence is useless. On the other hand, another nation may think that mere material civilization is utterly useless. From the Orient came the voice which once told the world that if a man possesses everything that is under the sun and does not possess spirituality, what avail it is? This is the Oriental type, the other is the Occidental type. Each of these types has its grandeur, each has its glory. the present adjustment will be harmonizing, the mingling of these two ideals. To the Oriental, the world of spirit is as real as to the Occidental, it is the world of senses. In the spiritual, the Oriental finds everything he wants or hopes for. In it, he finds all that makes life real to him. To the Occidental, he's a dreamer. To the Oriental, the Occidental is a dreamer, playing with ephemeral toys. And he loves to think that grown-up men and women should make so much of a handful of matter, which they will have to leave sooner or later. Each calls the other a dreamer, but the Oriental idea is as necessary for the progress of the human race as is the Occidental. And I think it is more necessary. Machines never made mankind happy and never will make. He who is trying to make us believe this will claim that happiness is in the machine, but it is always in the mind. That man alone who is the lord of his mind can become happy and none else. And what, after all, is this power of machinery? Why should a man who can send a current of electricity through a wire be called a very great man and a very intelligent man? Does not nature do 1,000,000 times more than that every moment? Why not then fall down and worship nature? What avails it if you have power of the whole of the world, if you have mastered every atom in the universe? That will not make you happy unless you have the power of happiness in yourself, until you have conquered yourself. Man is born to conquer nature, it is true. But the Occidental means by nature only physical or external nature. It is true that external nature is majestic, with its mountains and oceans and rivers, and with its infinite power and varieties. Yet there is a more majestic internal nature of man, higher than the sun, moon, and stars, higher than this earth of ours, higher than the physical universe, transcending these little life of ours, and it affords another field of study. There are the Orientals excel, just as the Occidental excels in the other. Therefore, it is fitting that whenever there is a spiritual adjustment, it should come from the Orient. It is also fitting that when the Oriental wants to learn about machine making, he should sit at the feet of the Occidental and learn from him. When the Occident wants to learn about the spirit, about God, about the soul, about the meaning and the mystery of this universe, he must sit at the feet of the Orient to learn. I'm going to present before you the life of one man who has put in motion such a wave in India. But before going into the life of this man, I will try to present before you the secret of India, what India means. If those whose eyes have been blinded by the glamour of material things, whose whole dedication of life is eating and drinking and enjoying, whose idol of possession is lands and gold, whose idol of pleasure is that of the senses, whose god is money, and whose goal is the life of ease and comfort in this world and death after that, whose minds never look forward, and who rarely think of anything higher than the sense objects in the midst of which they live. If such as these go to India, what do they see? Poverty, squalor, superstition, darkness, hiddenness everywhere. Why? Because in their minds, enlightenment means dress, education, social politeness. Whereas Occidental nations have used every effort to improve their material position, India has done differently. There live the only men in the world who, in the whole history of humanity, never went beyond their frontiers to conquer anyone, who never coveted that which belonged to anyone else, whose only fault was that their lands were so fertile and they accumulated wealth by the hard labor of their hands, and so tempted other nations to come and despoil them. They are contented to be despoiled and to be called barbarians. And in return, they want to send to this world vision of the Supreme, to lay bare for the world the secrets of human nature, to rend the veil that conceals the real men. Because they know the dream, because they know that behind this materialism lives the real, divine nature of men, which no sin can tarnish, no crime can spoil, no lust can taint, which fire cannot burn, nor water wet, which heat cannot dry, nor death kill. And to them, the true nature of men is as real as is any material object to the senses of an Occidental. Just as you are brave to jump at the mouth of a cannon with a hurrah, just as you are brave in the name of patriotism to stand up, and give up your lives for your country, so are they brave in the name of God. There it is that when a man declares that this is a world of ideas, that it is all a dream, he casts off clothes and property to demonstrate that what he believes and thinks is true. There it is that a man sits on the bank of a river when he has known that life is eternal and wants to give up his body just as nothing, just as you can give up a bit of straw. Therein lies their heroism, that they are ready to face death as a brother because they are convinced that there is no death for them. Therein lies the strength that has made them invisible through hundreds of years of oppression and foreign invasion and tyranny. The nation lives today, and in that nation, even in the days of the direst disaster, spiritual giants have never failed to arise. Asia produces giants in spirituality, just as the Occident produces giants in politics, giants in science. In the beginning of the present century, when Western influence began to pour into India, when Western conquerors, sword in hand, came to demonstrate to the children of the sages that they were mere barbarians, a race of dreamers, that their religion was but mythology, and God and soul and everything they had been struggling for were mere words without meaning. That the thousands of years of struggle, the 1,000 years of endless renunciation had all been in vain. The question began to be agitated among young men at the universities whether the whole national existence up to then had been a failure, whether they must begin anew on the Occidental plan, tear up their old books, burn their philosophies, drive away their preachers, and break down their temples. Thank you.
আজ গুরু পূর্ণিমার এই পূর্ণ তিথিতে আমার সকল পরম পূজনীয় গুরুজন, গুরুদেব, শিক্ষা গুরু, দীক্ষা গুরু, সঙ্গীত গুরু সকলকে প্রণাম জানিয়ে এবং আমার মা বাবাকে প্রণাম জানিয়ে আজ কবি লালন ফকিরের বাবার গান। गुरुदेव साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे अखंड मंडलाकार व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे गुरु तुम्हार दया ना होइले, गुरु तुम्हार दया ना होइले, चरण साधब की माते সুপথে গুরু দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার নাও না সুপথে গুরু দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার নাও না সুপথে গুরু তোমার দয়া না হইলে গুরু তোমার দয়া না হইলে চলো সাধুকে মাঝে আমায় নাও না সুপথে গুরু দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার নাও না সুপথে হয় গো সদাই সে তোমারে সাধনে তুমি যারে হয় গো সদাই সে তোমারে সাধনে বিমানি তার সবাসে গায় বিগতি তার সবাসে গায় তোমার কৃপাতে আমায় নাও না সুপথে গুরু দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার নাও না সুপথে জগাই মাথায় দস্যু ছিল তাইতে গুরুর কৃপা হলো জগাই মাথায় দস্যু ছিল তাইতে গুরুর কৃপা হলো অধীর লালন দোহাই দিল অধীর লালন দোহাই দিল সেই আশাতে আমায় নাও না সুপথে ও গুরু দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার নাও না সুপথে গুরু দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার নাও না সুপথে গুরু তোমার দয়া না হইলে গুরু তোমার দয়া না হইলে চরণ সাধু কি মাতে আমায় নাও না সুপথে ও গুরু দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার নাও না সুপথে গুরু দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার দোহাই তোমার মনকে আমার নাও না সুপথে জয় গুরু।
Namaskar, I am Sanghamitra. So you all know that when I sing, I let everybody. I want every one of you to join me. Okay? So please hydrate your voice with full force. Clear your voice. So the first bhajan that I am going to sing is Adharam Madhuram. I have shared the lyrics. So
Friend. Please don't leave the gap so people behind comes. They will have a place to sit. Please come front as much as possible. Sit closely. Yeah, come front, please. Whoever behind, as much as possible, try to come front.
So this bhajan was written by Vallabhacharya, and he used to follow Advaita. So Adharam Madhuram. Madhuram means sweetness. Okay? So we will sing this song with all the sweetness we have inside ourselves. Okay, not diabetics. Please clear your voice. Please join. Okay. So the first line I will sing, and you will repeat the same line. And you have the lyrics in our Guru Purnima. Oh, take a deep breath. Adharam madhuram vadanam madhuram nayanam madhuram hasitam madhuram Adharam madhuram vadanam madhuram nayanam madhuram hasitam madhuram Hridayam madhuram gaganam madhuram Hridayam madhuram gaganam madhuram Madhuradipati Shaktilam Madhuradipati Shaktilam Madhuram You people didn't sing. So the next song, there is no cheating. Okay? It is. Okay, slow. Oh, is it? So sorry. This is okay? Yeah. So we will sing one line. That is Bolo Ram Jai Jai Ram. Bolo Ram Jai Jai Ram. Okay? and then the song will come. Okay, let's do a practice. Bolo Ram Jai Jai Ram, Bolo Ram Jai Jai, Bolo Ram Jai Jai Ram, Bolo Ram. Is it okay, boys? Bolo Ram Jai Jai Ram, Bolo Ram. Okay, louder. Bolo Ram Jai Jai Ram, Bolo Ram. 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 Shri Ram Naam ki mote ko naam, sabhi mara banaale. मन में राम बसाए. बोलो राम जय जय राम, बोलो राम. बोलो राम जय जय राम, बोलो राम. हे राम पतित पावन करुणा करे, और सदा सुख सदा. राम पतित पावन करुणा करे, और सदा सुख सदा. इस सुहावन अति मन भावन, राम के प्रीत लगाए. मन में राम बसाए. जय जय राम, बोलो राम, जय जय राम. जय जय राम, बोलो राम, जय जय राम. बोलो राम जय जय राम, बोलो राम. बोलो राम जय जय राम, बोलो राम. बोलो राम जय जय राम, बोलो राम. मोह माया है छोटा बंधन, प्यार से तुम जाने. मोह माया है छोटा बंधन, प्यार से तुम जाने. राम नाम की जोत जला दे, अपना पार सजा ले. मन में राम बसाए. बोलो राम जय जय राम, बोलो राम. 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 राम भजन में डूब के अपनी, निर्मल कर ले तारा. राम भजन में डूब के अपनी, निर्मल कर ले तारा. राम नाम से प्रीत लगा दे, जीवन पार लगाए. मन में राम बसाए. बोलो राम जय जय राम, बोलो राम. बोलो राम जय जय राम, बोलो राम. बोलो राम
Maybe all of you can stand 1 or 2 minutes and feel relaxed. What it is? అక్కడ తీసుకో. Dear devotees, already most of you know that. Some of them are new, others again I'm repeating you. The Pushpanjali, Pushpa means flowers, Anjali means hands. So Pushpanjali generally we are supposed to offer the flowers from both the hands. So in the Tantra Shastras, when there's a community worship, individually everyone cannot worship. So at the end of the puja, we will offer Pushpanjali so that we are offering flowers and remembering the God and praying our wishes and etc. So it is as considered as a worship. It is only shortcut. It should not be taken as for a daily worship. It is only shortcut or community worship is happening. Yeah. So while doing this Pushpanjali, generally we tell a mantra. You repeat after me, and afterwards you can pray. On this auspicious day, Guru Purnima, you can pray, and whatever your prayers or wishes are there, may God fulfill all your prayers. So that's Om, Omkara, you know, that is Pranava, and Aim is the Bija mantra. Formula, sacred formula for Guru actually. Om Aim. Yesha means this. Sachandana means Chandan. That is a Gandha or sandal paste. Sachandana. Pushpanjali, you know. Sangaya. God has got angas, hands, ears, legs, and 5 sense organs. And in India or in Hindu Dharma, every component or every element and every part of our body and whatever the elements you see and nature forces, it has been presided by every deity. So just like we have got our president here, president or prime minister, they will have their own cabinet. So similarly, gods also will have cabinet. The Sangha means Sangha Devatas. So Sri Ramakrishna has got some cabinet, his own cabinet he has got. So Sangha, so along with cabinet we are worshipping. Sangha, Sangaya, Savarnaya. Like again, when minister comes, so many people will be there in and around. So like that, when Sri Ramakrishna has got so many disciples and devotees, many are there in and around. Savarnaya, we are remembering all of them. Savarna, Sashaktikaya, Shakti. So for Shiva, who is Shakti? Parvati. For Vishnu, who is Shakti? Lucky, we all know that. So for Sri Ramakrishna, who is Shakti? Mother Sharada. So Shaktikaya. So including mother. Sa Parshadaya. Parshada is disciples. That is 16 disciples we know. Brahmananji, Vivekananda, and all other 16 monastic disciples, Saparshadaya, then Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya. Sri Ramakrishna's nature is Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa, is the embodiment of all gods and goddesses. Sri Ramakrishna, to such Sri Ramakrishna, Vaushata, we are offering this Pushpanjali. So this is the meaning of this mantra. Okay, afterwards we'll have salutations. Yeah. Om Aim Yesha Sachandana Pushpanjali Sangaya Savarnaya Sashaktikaya Saparshadaya Sarva Deva Devi Swarupaya Sri Ramakrishnaya Vaushata. Salutations prayer. Om Sthapakaya cha Dharmasya Sarva Dharma Swarupine Avatara Varishtaya Ramakrishnaya Te Namaha. 1 minute we'll maintain silence and we will offer our prayers and wishes at the feet of the Lord. We will seek His blessings, seek His benign protection for us and for our family members. And if you've got any prayers, you can offer at His feet, and then we'll offer the flowers at His feet as a token of our respect and prayers. So afterwards we'll have a short meditation, then we'll have Arati and Prasad. So maybe 15-20 minutes, everything goes well. Yeah. And there are 1 or 2 announcements. As you know, our Ramakrishna mission has got one president, general president for the, now like every branch will have one president. The overall mutton mission, we have got 300 centers overall. For 300 centers, one president will be there. He's called president, a general president. He will be in Belur Mutt in India generally. And we will have 5 vice presidents and 1 general secretary and others. There are cabinet who works for us. So one of the senior vice president, his name is called Raviat Swami Suhitanandaji. He's visiting us in the August from 22nd to 26th. We are having his visit. On 22nd, we are having a satsang at evening 6 to 8. So whoever is, it is a working day, I know that. Whoever is possible, we will have a discuss how to mend our life, how to implement our life and the teachings of Sri Ramakrishna. Or still more precisely, if I say that, what is the advice he has given to householders? Householders, we have got our own complications, or our own challenges, our own responsibilities. In spite of being a householder, how can I practice spiritual life? How can I have a contemplative life and contented life? So Sri Ramakrishna has given wonderful advices for the householders. Regarding that, Thursday we'll be having a discussion followed with question answers. And Sunday morning between 8 to 11:30, we'll have spiritual initiation called Mantra Diksha. This is for only registered participants. Whoever is interested in taking any of you, are already some of you are registered, 1 or 2 or at least few of you expressed your desires. So it is a general announcement. If anyone of you would like to take Mantra Diksha or spiritual initiation after this program, kindly come and meet me. Then there are some do's and don'ts. There are some things to be done. So I will be able to guide you. Then you can register your names and then you can take. Because at the last moment, if you come, I would like to take initiation or Mantra Diksha. It is not possible, just like any retreat or event. And the same day evening, between 4 and 6, we will have a spiritual retreat. We'll have a spiritual retreat. 2 monks. One is Raviat Swami Suhitanji Maharaj and one more monk who is quite a well-learned person. Both of them will be giving 2 talks. One is on what is spirituality. What is spirituality? One talk. The other talk, spiritualizing everyday life. dawn to dusk, we have got so many activities, so many events, and many times we feel we don't have a time for meditation, we don't have time for spiritual practices, contemplation, and etc. But every action can be converted into spiritual practice. Work is worship, as we say. How can we, every moment can be converted into spiritualize? How can we spiritualize every moment? So that is the main theme of the retreat on Sunday between 4 and 6 p.m. So for both, flyer will be shortly shared, and also WhatsApp group link also will be shared along with you. Whoever is interested and whoever wish to participate, kindly register their names. And especially regarding initiation mantra diksha, if anyone of you are interested, please come and contact me after the event. Okay, we'll sit for meditation now. Yeah. Yeah, there's a library. In library, we have got kids section. If any kids are there, meditation time, if they are feeling difficulty, then you can take them. Yeah. So today there are different type of meditation techniques. Some of you, whoever attends Vespers, evening Vespers, every week, you know this. This meditation technique is called theta meditation. Theta. Our brain waves are measured and they are classified under alpha, beta, theta, and all. So the more the wavelength gets increased, then the waves getting generated gets reduced. Then we get a lot of energy gets strengthened, a lot of energy will save, and we don't get tired, and we'll be able to concentrate. Our distractions comes down and all. So most of us will have alpha and beta waves. Theta and gamma waves, if you get, then your concentration becomes better and your wastage of energy gets reduced, all these things. So this is one of the meditation technique by which your theta waves, which is there dormant in our brain, this will be increased. So there are few techniques for this theta meditation. One meditation technique I will be teaching for all of you today. So let us sit all straight in a comfortable position. Slowly, let us all chant slowly and as much as possible in lengthy. We'll chant Omkar. Feel that divine sound, feel that spiritual vibes, and try to quieten your mind, experiencing the divine moments. Let us all enter our spiritual heart and feel that the light, the God, is in the form of condensed light, which is in the shape of the ball. And with His divine grace, with His infinite grace, you are entering into that ball of light and energy. You are fully secure. You are getting energized. You are feeling content and peaceful. You are in the benign of God's protection. You are inside that ball, energy ball, and now that energy ball is going slowly upward direction from the heart near your throat. It is flying upwards. Then slowly it's flying in between your eyebrows, which is called Agna Chakra. And slowly now it is getting out from the Sahasrara Chakra in the tip of your head. And slowly it is flying above. Now you are going out from the Vedanta Society. And you are flying out from the Dublin city. And you are going out from the Ireland. You have gone so above, you are feeling that you have gone out from the Europe. You have gone out from the Earth planet. You are able to see the different planets in the solar system. Enjoy the solar system. And you are going out from the Milky Galaxy. And you are entering the lunar sphere, which is full of white light. And there is absolute calmness, stillness. Enjoy the moonlight sphere, lunar sphere, and experience the stillness. Then slowly you are going to the solar sphere, which is orange in color, with full of energy. Feel that you are absorbing the energy, you are getting strengthened. All your weakness is going away. Feel that you are becoming the embodiment of energy. Slowly you are flying to the star sphere, where there is only consciousness, non-dual consciousness. You are feeling that you are consciousness without no name, no form, just bare awareness. Try to feel and enjoy that awareness, bare awareness. Experience the experiencer, experience the awareness. Then slowly you are coming to solar sphere again and enjoy that energy level again. No more weakness, no more negativity. You are with full of positivity, zest and strength. Now slowly you are coming down to lunar sphere. Your mind is calm, quiet, and concentrated. Then slowly you are coming down and you are seeing wonderful clouds. Then you are coming down, you are seeing a wonderful sky, blue sky. Slowly you are coming down in the solar. You are seeing the sun and different planets in the solar system. And you are seeing a wonderful blue planet, that is our Earth. Just entering the Earth. Coming down, you are seeing different continents with a vast ocean. Entering Europe, entering Ireland, Dublin, Vedanta Society. Then slowly you are entering your body from the tip of your head. Then slowly you are descending down between eyebrows, throat, and the heart. And you are coming out from that energy ball. Let us convey our thanks and gratitude to the Almighty to take this wonderful spiritual tour. A beautiful light is covering inside and outside of your body. Feel that energy, feel that peace, feel that strength. Rub your both hands and apply the heat on your face and eyes.
In one, and then another. We'll sing the hymn 3 now, Sarva Mangala Mangalye. Jai Shri Guru Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Jai Mahamai ki Jai. Jai Swami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Jai Bhagwan Buddha Dev ki Jai. Jai Bhagwan Yishu Krishna ki Jai. Jai Lok Mata Nivedita ki Jai. And we end with the last song, Ramakrishna Sharanam. So please join. Yes, I'm sure all of you all know this and you will love to sing this as well. So as loudly as you all can, please join in. It's hymn number 13 and page 17 if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, I've not seen the...
ठीक है start to Ramakrishna Sharanam. Yeah, if you see the index, you will get
Ramakrishna
it.
Sharanam. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Sharanam. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Sharanam. Prabhu Premari Kevalam, Premari Kevalam, Premari Kevalam, Sharanam. Prabhu Premari Kevalam, Premari Kevalam, Premari Kevalam, Sharanam. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Sharanagatoham, 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 Sharanam. Prabhu Sharanagatoham, 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 Sharanam. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Sharanam. Namaste Gurave, Namaste Gurave, Namaste Gurave, Namo Namah. Namaste Gurave, Namaste Gurave, Namaste Gurave, Namo Namah. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna, Ram Krishna, Jaya Jaya Ram Krishna, 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 Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Sharanam. Jai Jai Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Ram Krishna Sharanam, Sharanam. Jai Jai